earlier in the program, Common Ground volunteer Anita Keys talked to us about some new dietary guidelines for Americans.
Now Anita is sharing a hearty recipe for beef and rotini that you're going to want to try this winter season.
Well, this time of the year, we are always looking for something for a meal, a really hearty meal, maybe to warm us up. And joining us now with more on this is Anita Keys. Anita, what do you have for us?
I just made it in my new cast iron skillet on the stove. And it'd be a good thing, you know, if you've got family, you can almost get kids to start learning some food prep with this sort of a thing. So you take your pasta, and at this point you can let the kids pick which pasta they want. Do they want bow tie? This is rotini. You can use macaroni, or you can use whatever you have in your cupboard. So those are some things to think about when it comes to the pasta. So you prepare the pasta like it says on the back. I add a little oil to it. That keeps it from sticking a little bit. Don't overcook it because it'll be joined with the rest and you don't want it to turn into mush. And then you take your ground beef, brown that up. The original recipe called for 1 pound. I put in 2 pounds, so that's what I have on here. I have up there what I did, not what the recipe said, which is kind of the way I cook. It's like, oh, I have that on hand, we'll do that. And so ground your beef. If you are going to use fresh garlic, you might want to cook that first and maybe in one of those healthy oils. But I tend to I don't keep all those things on hand out here. And so like I've got garlic powder that I use for that. Now, when you're browning that, and this is one back to my little healthy food kind of a thing, brown your beef and then add flour. So we've browned it, we've drained it, then add flour. And this avoids using a pre-canned soup, which is so full of sodium and all sorts of other additives to preserve it so it stays on your shelf a long time. So if you just add some flour, that'll thicken it up a little. Next on there, garlic powder, flour, milk, and instead of milk, because we were a little low on milk, I went with just using some powdered milk, beef broth, and you know, if you've got that, or you can buy beef broth, pretty high in sodium. And I ended up using a beef bouillon cube, and boy, that stuff's salty too. So that might be something you want to cut back a little bit. I even found a recipe for making your own beef bouillon, which I might share sometime. Minced onion. Again, if you've got the onion, just put that in. Salt and pepper, and that's kind of to taste, and Italian seasoning. You put that all together. You add that then to your meat. And then you add your pasta and add that to it. And add at the very end, then you add your cheese, and that you can pick whatever kind of cheese you have. So that's what you put on top of it. In my picture, I serve it with the broccoli and then with some bread, some homemade bread. So, okay, enjoy.
Thank you, Anita, for being here today and sharing that idea with us. Looks good. Well, try it.